Hi, this is Upin and today I will give you a demo how to create a SQL database. We will also execute a query on SQL database through query editor. Then we will connect SQL database through SSMS, which is SQL Server Management Studio, which should be installed in your local machine. So let's start. So here we can see this option, SQL database option is coming. If you are not able to see this option in your page, click here, create a resource, then select database, then select SQL database. So this page is already open. So in this page we have to provide some information to create the database. Like we can see resource group. So if you have already created the resource group, we can give resource group. Otherwise, we have to provide a new resource group. So I have already created the resource group. So I'm going to select resource group. Then we have to provide the database name. Then we have to provide the SQL server. So this is the logical SQL server. So if you have already created SQL server, so you can select from the drop down. Otherwise, you have create new SQL server. Click on the create new. So this will be our SQL server name. Then admin login name. So like this is just like a login name SA in our local SQL server. And here I will give the demo as a login name, password, then location. So this is just for where you want to deploy your database. So here I'm going to select default value location as a ECS. So click on OK, and when you click this OK, all the information of server name will be reflect this text box or this drop down. So now next option is the SQL Elastic Pool. So I'm not going to select yes because this is the chargeable, and this is used when you want to increase your performance of your production database. So this is just demo, so let it be the default value. Next option is the compute storage. So compute storage is very important thing. This your database, your server performance is completely depend upon your compute storage size. So let's see what options are coming. Click here, configure the database. So open the drop down value. So here two types of models are coming, vCore model and DTU based model. So I'm just selecting the basic because this is the cheap, and this is just for the demo purpose. Otherwise you can create database as per your requirement, general purpose, hyperscale, but make sure these are the very costly. So go to the pricing model, then select this one. Otherwise, if you're just creating the practice purpose, so just use the basic. So this is to define the limit of the data size, maximum data size. Click here. I'm going to give 5 GB, so it will the database size will be the 5 GB maximum size. And here we can see approximately $5 are coming per month. Click here to now the next option is the backup storage redundancy. This is for the backup storage, and I'm going to let it be the default value, geo redundant backup storage. Then next, networking. This is a little bit important because this is if you want to access your database through the Azure query editor, so you can use here public endpoint. So for this you have to allow the access and resources to access the server, and you need to give the client IP address, so it will automatically take the IP address of this client. So we will see this IP address in the later. Then security, let it be the default value because this is the chargeable. Here we can see. Next is this is the important thing. So here we are going to create a database. Now this is depend your requirement. If you want to create a blank database, only the database should be there, and you will create the table, all the tables, all the stored procedure you will write or will create later. So you can select none, that is the default value. If you have already created the database and you have the backup of that database and you want to restore that database with in this Azure SQL database, so you can use backup option. So click here and select the backup and other thing. And if you want to use the sample database to for the practicing the query and other things, you can select the sample. So I'll select the sample. Then click here, review and create. So all the informations you will see here. Subscription, Microsoft Azure, resource group, we have chosen the RJ training which already created. Region we have chosen East US. Database name we have provided this. Server name we have provided this. Computer storage. So this is information you can review what information, what value you have provided to create the database. If you want to select or you want to change any other thing, so you can go the previously pages. Otherwise, if all the things are okay, you can create here. Click. Now its deployment process is started. First it validate all the requirement, all the information, then it start the deployment process. So here we can see the deployment process is in progress. So it will take little bit time, depend upon your internet connectivity. So we have to wait for that. So now we can see the data deployment has been done. Click go to resource. It will open the page where we can see all the information which we have filled. So here we can see the what CPU utilization being done by our database, and this is the notifications where we can get the notification with respect to the alerts, recommendations, and the database features. All the database features are available, and these are the chargeable. So here we can see the use space, allocation space, and the maximum storage size. So here we can see the database has been created, or let's click on the query editor preview. So we will access this database. So now we can access this database. Here we can see all the tables of sample database is reflecting here. So we can execute the query here. So records are coming here. Eight 47 records are there. We can see. Now we will create here one more table, and we will see this table through SSMS. Table test. Table has been created. Now again we will check this table. So this table is not reflecting here. We will refresh this. Again we will check. So here we can see test is, table is coming here. Now we will connect this database through SSMS. So for that we will use the SQL Server. So I will open SQL Server. So before this we have to do one thing. Just go to that page, information page. Okay, so we have to copy this server name and open your SQL Server, SSMS Studio. Paste that server name here. Select the SQL Server authentication. Give the login name as a demo, which we have supplied. Password. So here we can see we now we can access the Azure SQL database through our SSMS SQL Server Management Studio. That is our locally installed SQL Server, which we usually say on-prem SQL Server. So here we will check that table. So this table is showing here. And this is the blank table. Let's open this table. So here we can see only the name field was there. Okay, so this was the demo for creating the Azure SQL database, querying the database through query editor, and connectivity the Azure SQL database through SSMS. So please comment in the comment box, and please subscribe my channel. Please share this video with your colleagues, with your friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching.